broke my heart. Hi, this is going to be a collective message for whoever finds it. It is timeless. Okay. You take what resonates and leave what doesn't. The songs that I had shuffled for you, Goodbye by Sabrina Carpenter, and the song that was on the screen when I opened my app was by Kanye West, When It All Falls Down. And the imagery in that music video, somebody is leaving from the airport. So you could be saying goodbye to somebody. Somebody could be taking a flight, whether that's you or someone you know. I was kind of picking up on the vibe of maybe a child leaving for college because of the lyrics of the Kanye West song, but also with the Sabrina Carpenter symbolism, it could be anybody. It could be a romantic partner, or even for some of you, it could be a friend. A friend that kind of, how can I put this? They may be reflecting back projections towards you that you're naive or mentally unwell or fantastical, right? And you're choosing yourself in this situation. You're choosing, it's like a sense of self-preservation and self-love to walk away from this connection. I'm not sure if it's a coworker or a friend, but this is someone that you respected, right? And it kind of hurt your feelings, got you in your feelings and in your thoughts a little bit about this. See, what else? Tell me about viewer. What do we need to know? Thank you. Oops. Okay, so we have the Fool. Yeah, with every ending, there is a new beginning. So, bottom of the deck, we do have the Nine of Pentacles. Let me adjust the camera real quick. So we do have the Nine of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You are going to be protected in this situation. There is balance that's going to come from this situation. King of Cups in reverse. This is definitely, for some of you, this is a toxic spouse or romantic connection that you are leaving and walking away from. You're saying goodbye to something that you loved, someone that you loved, something that's been creating an extra burden to you with the Ten of Wands. Something that's really heavy. For some of you, you could be experiencing upper back pain. Okay. I just heard signs of a broken heart. I heard reciprocity. Okay. What does viewer need to know? What can you tell me about? Oh, we have forgiveness in reverse. You're really walking away for good this time. Somebody in this connection may feel, yeah, they're like, who are you going to call when it all goes down, right? When you need help, when you find yourself not being able to carry whatever this is, who are you going to call? Flamingos could also be really important here. Divine connection in reverse. Third party and protection. Yeah, I told you were protected here. You're protecting your heart in this situation. You're protecting your spirit and your mind. You don't want this projection of, I'm not good enough because so-and-so said this and they reacted like this and they didn't seem impressed with this and they ghosted me here. They left me on red. That, I don't know. I mean, there are valid reasons why some people might not get back to you right away, but for the most part, it comes off as judgmental and rude when someone goes out of their way to send some kind of communication to you and the other person leaves them on red. So you're choosing your heart in this situation to preserve it because you know you are good enough. And for some of you, this could be a situation where you're still physically present, but you've removed your heart. You've removed your trust in the situation. And if this were a friendship that fell apart that you're walking away from, I feel like you could be at peace, right? With this dove imagery. You could be at peace with if they were to ever come back and want to try again, but there's like a piece of yourself that they would never have access to because that trust is gone. With the flamingo imagery also, flamingos often remind me, one, of nutrition and that sense of we are what we eat, but also not losing yourself in motherhood. Okay, there's something here. I feel like very strongly that somebody here is saying goodbye to a child who's branching out on their own, either moving out of the nest, so to speak, or possibly going off to school. There's something here about not losing your own sense of beauty, because I know the flamingos, when they give birth, they lose their pink, right, in their feathers. But eventually their glow and their beauty, it returns to them. So there's something here. Breast cancer awareness also is something that I'm picking up on. We have worries here. There is a lot of worry in this situation. There's worry about the new experiences, worry about fulfillment here. There's worry about fulfilling purpose, fulfilling destiny, fulfilling needs, right? With that, who are you going to call? Let's find out some advice from the angels. Holy angels, do you have any guidance for the viewer? Thank you. Master your fears. How interesting that it came out right here with worry. Uncover the hidden fears that are ingrained in you, holding you back from living your most authentic life. And the other card that came out with it says untapped potential. I told you somebody here was worried about their purpose. I do have some soul purpose cards in front of me. Can I have a purpose card, please? A soul purpose card. Thank you. We have body work showing up here. Your life purpose involves body work, such as massage therapy, energy healing, physical therapy, or exercise training. So your untapped potential, your soul purpose, could be tied into the physical body and understanding the body, how the body works, how the body heals, how the body flows, and restoring that glow, right? Your body could be going through a lot of changes rapidly. I heard rapidly. There's an area of your life that has more potential than you think. Small things can turn into big wonders. What else does viewer need to know? We have speaker here. Your life purpose involves your skills of oration. Okay, let's see what these cards are. Opinions. I feel like this weight on your shoulders, this upper back pain that you could be experiencing, could be tied. Oh my gosh, it says options. Could be tied to the opinions of others. It could be that the opinions of others are merely options. I don't know. It could be that they're reflections of speaking points, talking points, that could contribute to your success, to have an open mind about conversations, but not an open heart. Let go. Yeah, you're saying goodbye. You're saying goodbye to things that you feel like could block your potential or your options here. I told you, nutrition with the flamingos, the pink feathers. The flamingo could be a spirit animal of yours. I think of the flamingo and the pink feathers, I believe, because, one sec. There is certainly something here about nutrition, maybe seeing a nutritionalist, because not only did somebody hand me a brochure for a nutritionalist yesterday, but the pink feathers and the flamingo, I heard that flamingos are pink because they eat shrimp. Which, I mean, shrimp are not pink unless they're cooked, right? So I don't even think that's true, but it's something that really stuck with me. It's just one of those random facts that whenever I see the flamingo, I think of nutrition. So you have justice here as well. Your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. You're a very fair person, and that's why you can only take so much, right? Until you reach this breaking point where you realize it's more beneficial for you to walk away from anybody that's not loyal to what's in your heart, right? Because you have this gentle heart. And anybody that's committed to seeing you in a distorted fashion outside of that, it's really just, it's something that you're having to leave. There's something here about colored feathers. I'm noticing that in a lot of your cards, different colors of feathers. Angels have been working with you during dream time by giving you important messages to help you with your situation. So be watchful, be on alert and aware of your surroundings. There's a red flag that you're ignoring. Allow the truth to be revealed and renew your heart. A relationship in your life needs renewal and attention. Reconnect with the one you love and recall what first brought you together. Anyways, let's get back into your message. It says, be on alert and be aware of your surroundings. There's a red flag that you are ignoring. Allow the truth to be revealed. And the truth could have been revealed to you in your dreams. It could have been something that you weren't able to see. Okay, it says there's a greater force at work behind the scenes, taking care of all the details. Let go of your specific expectations. And I'm just feeling like even if you feel like you've lost on something or you're having to walk away from something that you really wanted, I think keeping an open mind, allowing God to show you how he's working in the waiting behind the scenes. Okay, I have some crystal cards here. We have, is it Sugarlight? It says originality, forgiveness, and unconditional love. Okay, so this could be a stone that you're working with at this time. It says Sugarlight helps anybody who has ever felt like they did not belong feel loved and supported. Vibrating violent rays of unconditional love, Sugarlight brings lightworkers down to earth, opening them up to share their gifts while staying grounded on planet Earth. For overthinkers and worriers, you guys had worry, Sugarlight alleviates issues of the mind, allowing you to focus on what's truly important, living your truth. Sugarlight facilitates forgiveness for those that have hurt you. Okay. Including yourself. Open your heart to what's possible by letting go of all that no longer serves you. It says Virgo, Sagittarius, and Jupiter could be significant. Then you have rose quartz. It says love, nurture, romance. Calling in unconditional love, rose quartz invokes a gentle yet powerful feminine energy that nurtures and protects your heart. It can be used to attract new romance and build closer bonds in your relationships. Rose quartz opens the heart chakra and heals heartache, grief, and any unexpressed emotions. All right. There's something significant about unexpressed emotions. It asks that you show yourself compassion, forgiveness, and acceptance. Rose quartz also inspires beauty in all forms. Open your heart to the beauty within you. And you also have moonstone here. Nurturing, divine feminine, intuitive, drawing power from the divine feminine. Moonstone connects you to goddess energy, activating your intuition. Moonstone can boost clairvoyant gifts and metaphysical powers, asking you to trust in the unknown, beyond what you can see in this realm. The reflective nature of the crystal is much like the moon phases themselves, a cycle of change from new beginnings to full release. Moonstone balances masculine energy with the feminine touch, teaching the art of receptivity and serendipity. It is especially potent during the waxing moon. Okay. So the phases of the moon could be really significant at this time, or this could also be speaking about not feeling like you're incomplete, even if you're going through some kind of phase or transition here. Anything else that viewer needs to hear at this time? Nocturnal. Yeah, so you could have a special connection with nighttime or the moon energy here. It says fix your schedule to work around the night if that is when you feel most alive and tend to function 100% better. Fly with it and be at your best. Interesting. This could also be really early morning as well. Okay, so work whenever your body tells you that you can work, even if it's outside the realm of normalcy. We also have Life of the Party just popped out. Okay, so it says, you have the spirit of fun and life. Use that energy to bless those around you by making any moment more fun. So whoever it is that you're saying goodbye to, they are going to miss you because you bring the party. You are the life of the situation. Okay, that's what the cards are saying. It says music heals. No matter what you are feeling or going through, music and its beautiful sound waves will help heal and uplift your energy. Find the music that speaks to your soul and allow it to work its magic on you. You could be really tuning into certain frequencies, and especially if that is to heal physical symptoms or parts of your body. I'm just really feeling like you're probably healing from a lot of heartache at this time and focusing on renewal. Eye on the prize, staying focused on what you want helps you to get what you want. Make sure you aren't entertaining nothing but your goals to achieve them. Okay, closing advice and closing guidance. We have the ninth house. Yeah, somebody is traveling. Don't be afraid to take that leap of faith in this new direction. Or you could be saying goodbye to your homeland, right? You could be saying goodbye to the place that you grew up. We have foreign travel, long journeys, wisdom, law, learning, adventure, rituals, foreigners, spirituality, and religion. I'm also just feeling like, yeah, the airplane was in that Kanye West video. There's something here about finding yourself through these goodbyes. I'm picking up on that song by Beyonce, The Good and Goodbye, the best thing I never had. Okay. And you're starting to live your life this way where you're so in alignment with God's plan that even disappointment feels like a blessing. Okay. Again, like massage could be really important with these stones here too. Fierce, assertive, selfish, rebellious, daring, competitive, speed, leader, pioneer, stubborn, impulsive, and warrior. I feel like you might have this subconscious fear or this worry that your actions are selfish, or that um that just being yourself is coming off as competitive, or um there's also something I hear about a motorcycle, being cautious on the road. We have waning moon. Surrender and go with the flow. Let go and move on. Rest and recuperate. Yeah, taking time to rest during this time because you are saying goodbye to a lot. And I feel like there is a lot of significant spiritual growth that's happening here. That song by Kanye West too, he could be saying, who are you going to call when it all falls down? I like to listen to music as if it's coming from God. So this could be a reminder from God and your angels, okay, to call them if you need help. If you feel like things are starting to fall apart, right? But there is this sense of independence that you're stepping into. Yeah, you're going to have more sovereignty and more control over your life. Endings, beginnings. This is 8th house, Pluto energy. You could feel like you, with that dream, right? Like the angel of dreams, you could feel like you were moving through your life in slow motion. But I feel like things are about to really speed up and pick up for you here with the Aries energy. And it could be with your connections, with your networks, with, it says the mind and thoughts, social media, communication, neighborhood, siblings, early education, and social activities. I'm really feeling like this is your community. Yeah, 8th house is community too. It talks about shared resources and shared assets. So there's something here about what you're able to provide to the community and to your connections, and having that reciprocity, right, is what we heard. Allowing opportunity with effort, energies attract, lack of ease, potential for growth, and tempers. I'm picking up too, earlier I was watering my plants and there was one that's, I'm going to say, hibernating for winter. And I was thinking, is this plant still alive? And the song that was playing in my headphones said, I'm still alive in case you were wondering. And I thought that was, you could be getting some messages from your houseplants or from the foods that you're eating. Because I'm picking up on roots and ginger and herbs, and there's something here about plant medicine too. Yeah, there's something about the color pink. New and exciting opportunities, focus on the new, transcendence, maturity, fullness, fertility, and your first steps onto a new path. And there's going to be some kind of unexpected surprise or blessing here. It says revolution, freedom, genius, original insight, and inventions. Definitely a special connection with the moon. It says feelings, moods, femininity, cycles, habits, instinct. It says mother and the soul, the past, dreams, comfort, and lineage. And then you have mutable moon. Nothing is set in stone. Stay adaptable. Okay, this is your advice, viewer, is staying adaptable and feeling like you're in alignment with God if something doesn't go the way that you were hoping. Knowing that God is going to make a way. Okay, when I see the seashell, I'm reminded of God parting the seas because of a personal situation that I had unfold for me. So it led me to situations that were better than what I could have imagined for myself. So this is a time of surrender, a time of faith, a time of letting go and trusting. No one needs to know how you hold yourself together. How you run things personally is no one's business, especially when it comes to your energy and how you keep up. People are going to be wondering how you took off so quickly. And it's because God made a way.